Chris Wren.
Chris, my gosh. So your triathlon story is pretty amazing.
Some multi-sports events before I joined Team Z.
Yeah.
Did pretty well. And did an Ironman the next year. Did okay.
And what age group are you in?
I'm in 65 to 69.
And
And then I've done better. I got a 5th, and then 3 years ago, 2013, I won my age group. And
you won your age group at Kona.
yeah. Well, I think for us, we need to be careful about our injuries and recognize that, you know, we don't heal as well.
Yeah.
And I think there are principles, training principles you can use and techniques for running and swimming that help you be less prone to injury. And you got to listen to your body.
So being a part of a team like Team Z, where you get good advice, good support.
Well, Team Z, the principles they espouse are really right on.
Yeah.
You know, you train slow to go fast.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of our training at a very easy pace.
Yeah.
And it pays off. The science is behind it. It's not just, you know, you go slow because you want to go slow, but the science supports it. So I really appreciate all the Team Z has done for me.
So you guys are doing a relay as a team tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. That is so. Husband, wife, and
Friend.
oh, how did you get conned into this?
I'm a swimmer.
Oh, you are.
And I'm a hot commodity when it comes
I know.
to relay.
We are
All
definitely
right.
not sorry.
And this is
Cora.
Cora. Gosh, well, that's great.
Our mascot. Yes.
Yeah.
We're
So
hoping she gets hooked.
I know. Huh? Now, have you done any relays before together as a team?
No, we haven't actually.
I've actually never done a relay either.
Really?
Oh, no kidding. Let's get the back. Let me get the back of your shirt. See, that's the thing that prompted me. That's pretty cool. So Speak Up 5K. So
Yeah.
you were telling me your stepdaughter.
So my stepdaughter and my next door neighbor, they were running a half marathon about 2 years ago, the Shamrock Half.
Yes.
And unfortunately, after they crossed the finish line, my next door neighbor, she collapsed. She was a 16-year-old girl. She collapsed and died.
Oh, gosh.
Right at the finish line.
Yeah.
So she had been a girl who'd been fighting depression for a number of years, and had just before that race decided that she wanted to run a 5K race to get people to speak up about teenage depression.
Isn't that incredible?
It's wonderful. I mean, to eliminate the stigma. She was a brave girl. I mean, just to try to eliminate the stigma, so that they can come out and get help, just like they would get help for diabetes or anything else. So since then, the family has formed a foundation in her honor, in her name, called the Cameron K. Gallagher Foundation. And they put up these 5Ks. There's about 4 of them now around the country, and raise money for
that's awesome.
to help teenagers who suffer from depression. It's called the Speak Up 5K.
Speak Up 5K.
Speak Up 5K, and now many of us go.
What's the website?
It's www.speakup5k.org.
Okay.
And many of us go and race now to raise awareness and bring attention to this. So
That is very cool.
it is very cool. It's a wonderful group.
If it inspires somebody else to keep going when they get a crappy diagnosis, then I'm happy to do it.
Yeah. So tell me just briefly what's happened and how Team Z stood behind it.
Okay. So I had signed up for Ironman Lake Placid and last summer, and I knew I had a biopsy pending. I actually had my ultrasound the day before I went to Placid, and I had the biopsy the day I got home. And unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But I signed up for Placid, and I ended up having I had breast cancer and had a double mastectomy, so I had surgery. So I signed up in July. I was called on August 3rd, 1 month shy of my 50th birthday. A month later, or 6 weeks later, I had surgery, and then I had 4 rounds of chemo that took me through Christmas Eve. And
then what did you do?
And then 2 weeks later, I'd signed up for the Dopey Challenge in Disney World. And so 2 weeks later, I went to Disney World and I said, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to try it. and I pretty much speed walked the whole way, but I made it through the entire Dopey Challenge, and my teammates were surrounding me, and it was an amazing experience. I think the pressure of not having another chemo helped me a lot. But it was just kind of freeing to me to be out there, and everybody was so supportive.
Oh my God! So
I was completely bald, and every time I went by the team and training people, I'd whip my hat off, and make a fuss. They would make a fuss about it. It was kind of fun.
Oh, that is incredible! Now I need to see your shirt.
Oh yeah, so this is. I'm actually going to the premiere for this movie tomorrow. Yeah. So
Marcia, that is so incredible.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Chris Tobias.
Chris, oh gosh, I'm glad to meet you. Now, you told me this is your first triathlon,
Yes, it is.
and you've decided to do a half.
I did. I was supposed to do an Olympic length in October, and there was a hurricane. So I didn't get to do that. So then I decided to go for the half. And no, I have no experience. So I'm just going to do this as my first one.
That is so my swim teacher, Jean. How you doing?
I'm a little nervous. It's a little cold. A little colder than I like it.
I know, really.
We'll be all right.
Adam Pop.
Adam, glad to meet you, Adam.
Wounded Warrior Project, or no? Well, I mean, I am an alumni of WWP, but I work with a lot of veteran nonprofits. So, and Ed invited me on the Team Z last year or something. And I just started running last year, so they helped me get up to the triathlon level last year. So I'm very thankful for that. Sounds good.
Man, it's awesome meeting you.
Yeah, you too, Brian. I'll see you out there.
I'll see you.